Hey guys, Gaming at Max here. Today we're back with our top 10 upcoming mobile games roundup. Now, this is actually a continuation of those upcoming top mobile game videos I did a couple of months ago, as there's still plenty of really good upcoming games to cover. So if there's a game you were expecting that isn't on this list, it might be on the previous one, so you can go ahead and check that after watching this video. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right to it. Starting off with number 10, we have Odin Valhalla Rising. Odin Valhalla Rising is an upcoming open-world MMORPG that immerses players in a world inspired by Norse mythology. This game has actually seen success in North Korea, where it stays at the top of the Google Play chart for 17 consecutive weeks. Actually, the game is about 4 years old now in Korea and still have not gone global. Odin Valhalla Rising is confirmed for a release on both PC and mobile devices with full cross functionality, which means players can switch from PC to mobile seamlessly, continuing their progress without restriction. The game's optimization across platforms ensures that both high-end and mid-range devices can actually enjoy smooth performance. The game is looking for a global release sometime this summer. Actually, some gaming articles are saying that the game is slated for a global rollout in North America and Europe by June 31st of this year across PC and mobile platforms. By the way guys, let me introduce you to our sponsor for this video real quick. DC Dark Legion. DC Dark Legion is an exciting mobile strategy game that brings DC Universe to life. Players recruit and upgrade over 50 legendary heroes at launch, and more will be added as the game develops, including Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, the Joker, and Harley Quinn to battle the forces of the Dark Multiverse that are invading Earth. One of the standout features of the game is the customizable Batcave, where you can build training rooms and unlock advanced tech to power up your squad. The game also offers strategic PvP battles, letting you test your team against players worldwide. With stunning character designs, engaging combat, and an epic storyline, DC Dark Legion is definitely a must-play for fans. Go ahead and download the game now and receive exclusive rewards, including 1 out of 5 champions, 1 out of 5 powerful weapons, 10 hero draws, huge amount of resources, including 200 in-game dollars, 10,000 chips, alloy, and a lot more. Link is just in the description. Next up at number 9, we have Crystal of Atlan. Crystal of Atlan is an MMORPG in which you will be moved into an impressive universe full of corners and settings to discover. The visual aspect of the game is one of its most notable features. The game showcases remarkable 3D environments and characters that bear resemblance to Genshin Impact. The game recently had its technical beta test a few weeks ago, and I'd say I actually enjoyed it, but it's still quite lacking and needs some more improvement. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something about that before the official launch though. There's no official launch date yet as of making this video, but developers are actually looking to release the game most likely in Q4 of 2025. Moving on to number 8, we have 7 Deadly Sins Origins. So, following the success of the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, the 7 Deadly Sins Origin, which is being prepared as a sequel, features a multiverse, original story, and an open world with high degree of freedom. The game actually contains a new protagonist and an adventure of various characters appearing in the 7 Deadly Sins and Apocalypse, and can also be enjoyed on multiple platforms including mobile, PC, and console. The game's release date is slated for sometime in 2025 in China, with the game set to release on Android, iOS, and PC, but the global release will probably take another year or two. And number 7, we have Project Net. Project Net is a mobile third-person shooter where you can control tactical agents in fast-paced combat across randomized battlefields. The game features an auto-aim system for accessibility along with a roguelike-inspired chip system that lets you customize abilities for different playstyles. The game also just had a beta test just recently, but there's no official information about the release date yet, but I reckon they'll be announcing it soon. Coming in at number 6, we have RF Online next.
주화라는 재화를 통해 강화할 수 있습니다. 이 무기명 신용 주화는 격전지를 통해 주 단위로 제한된 양만큼 획득이 가능합니다.
RF Online Next is a sci-fi MMORPG and official sequel to RF Online. Set in a futuristic universe, the game features faction warfare where players can freely switch between 6 classes without losing progress. Now, Netmarble has officially opened a pre-registration for the highly anticipated sequel RF Online Next, marking the next chapter in storied franchise beloved by over 20 million players across 54 countries. Pre-registration is actually now open. The only thing is it's only available in South Korea. Also, the game will be available on PC and mobile platforms according to its Apple Store listing. And as what you might have guessed, there's no news for the global launch yet.
모든 것이 우주적 스케일.
Next up at number 5, we have Mabinogi Mobile. Mabinogi Mobile is a fantasy MMORPG based on the Mabinogi IP, offering an open-world adventure with a mix of combat, life skills, and social activities. Now, this game actually went through a bit of controversy in previous years as Nexon's relationship with DevCat, the studio developing Mabinogi Mobile, appears to have been strained, with Mabinogi Mobile's troubled development costing over 100 billion won, mostly loans from Nexon, showing minimal progress since 2017. Now, putting that aside though, the game has officially made its grand launch in South Korea just recently, but there are no official information about their global release date yet. But I highly doubt there will be this year. This one's probably gonna take a year or two to go global. Moving on to number 4, we have Rust Mobile. One of the most popular survival game, Rust, developed by Facepunch Studios and originally launched for PC, is now making its way to mobile devices. Rust Mobile is now in the works thanks to the team-up between Facepunch Studios and Level Infinite, the mobile gaming pros behind hits like PUBG Mobile and Honor of Kings. The game's development just recently started, I think that was last year, so it's probably gonna take about 2 to 3 years before it goes global. Coming in at number 3, we have Architect Land of Exiles. Architect Land of Exiles is an MMORPG that masterfully blends classic RPG mechanics with modern innovations. The game is set in a world where an ancient being has unleashed a cataclysmic flood of monsters. Players must venture beyond colossal barriers, unravel forgotten secrets, and harness hidden powers to restore balance to the world. Honestly, there's barely any information about this game right now, so don't be surprised if it takes another 3 to 4 years before we actually see a full release. Down to number 2, we have The Hidden Ones. This is a 3D cinematic action fighting game that's an adaptation of the martial arts franchise called The Outcast. In fact, the game was originally titled The Outcast before they announced it with a different name last December. Developer More Fun Studios is yet to confirm the Hidden One's release date, but we anticipate that it will launch in mid-2025. Finally, at number 1, we have Monster Hunter Outlanders. This one is a mobile game that is under development by Capcom and Teamy Studio Group, the developer behind Age of Empire Mobile, Call of Duty Mobile, and Pokemon Unite. Titled Monster Hunter Outlanders, the game is billed as a new fully featured game in the series with multiplayer hunters and expansive exploration. According to IGN, the game will be free to play and will feature in-app purchases. The game does not have a release date yet, but Teamy Studio Group says it's planning to conduct several playtests in advance during this year. Alright mobile gamers, that'll be it for this video. There's actually a lot more upcoming games and I've actually covered most of them in these videos you're seeing on the screen right now. So go ahead and check them out. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.